I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen.
Hello, welcome England to viewers. Football is coming home, as we all are much aware of. Football is fucking coming home, and I won't hear anything otherwise. But I'm joined by Charles and Kenny. More are on their way. They should be on their way. God knows where they've got to. I presume they're stuck in traffic. But how are we both doing?
Yeah, we have one more arrival. Andrew. Sir Andrew.
Yes,
I apologize.
Andrew.
Um,
When the hell did he get knighted? When did you get knighted, Andrew?
whoa! Did you not hear about this? He
Firstly,
got knighted.
I got knighted by this channel,
No.
I think.
Yeah, you knighted him.
Oh,
Niall.
shit,
Do
yeah,
you
I
not
remember
that?
oh, fuck off. I've ate a roast dinner and I'm virtually in a coma because I ate too much beef, which was cooked perfectly by myself. So, you know, we won't hear any negatives about my roast dinner. It was fucking lovely. And now I'm having Merlot to just keep the it's coming home bit going.
Okay, my petty bitch in life here is about to come out. Are you drinking
Indeed.
Merlot from a champagne glass? Because right now I
am,
can't
yeah.
deal. Oh, no,
Yes, I can. No, because I split my wine up, so I get 5 portions out of a bottle. Now I couldn't find no small wine glass, so I broke my last one because I may have chucked it when I think Argyle done something really stupid, so my wine glass went flying across the room.
Okay.
It was either that or I was going to write some abuse on Twitter, so I decided to smash the wine glass instead.
I think the wine glass deserved better.
It did, but you know, it is coming home anyway, so cheers, guys.
Yeah.
Anyway, how are we all doing?
You're good.
Fine.
Crikey, we've got the most chatty bunch in the world. Fuck me, I've never met such talkative people in my life. Jesus.
To be fair, I'm in a little bit of a food coma. To be honest, we had this discussion before we went live.
We have.
Me and Niall are in food comas.
Daniel says football's coming home. Damn right, it's coming home.
Yeah,
Adama Traore.
Yeah.
Oh, I swear, if Chelsea do pick up Adama Traore, I'm gonna cry. Like, if Adama Traore comes to Chelsea, now Charlotte, embrace the Adama. Embrace the baby oil. Baby oil at Stamford Bridge.
Denmark winning the Euros and Damsgaard going to tear it up with Barca next season.
What, is he going Barca, is he?
He's not.
Of course. No, I'm sorry. While you're all doing it about Damsgaard, I'm more pissed off that he said Denmark winning the Euros, meaning they're going to beat us. Get your facts straight. Of course, it's a West Ham fan staying there.
I just thought I'd let the delusion slide. Enjoy it whilst it lasts. Titan says, come on, England. Cheers. Not a problem. I don't know about that. Just a baby oil merchant, says Mustafa. Do we know if Chelsea are getting any special deals on baby oil for next season?
Just want to clarify something. No one
Does it come out of
big
his...
has actually confirmed it. It's come from a fucking Man United fan.
Charles,
This
have you seen the
stems- No,
size?
hold on.
Hold up. Have you seen the size of me? Big man has confirmed it. Thank you very much.
No, I'm not talking about you. A Man U fan started this rumor. So while we're all here, like giving a Man U fan a platform, let's not. They're not champions of Europe.
No, I've
Me and Andrew are champions of Europe. We're part of the champions of Europe.
For someone that spends like days on end looking at bloody transfer stories and bloody rumours, I can confirm Tuchel quite likes the idea of Adama Traore. Fuck knows why, but you know, Tuchel's doing madness.
Tuchel also likes the idea of Declan Rice. Tuchel also likes the idea of quite a few players. Just because you like someone doesn't mean it's going to happen. Isn't that right, Andrew? Isn't that right, Andrew? Yeah, your opinions are about the same, yeah?
One moment.
Hold on, I was just asking Sir Andrew. He's a sir. But he's a sir. One
minute. Declan Rice is too expensive. We know that. 75 mil. Chelsea ain't paying 75 mil when you're trying to get a striker, right? We know that. Adama Traore is a reasonably priced right wing back for you for some apparent reason. You don't really have backup at right wing.
Sir Andrew, please step in right now.
He's probably going to say that I'm right.
Cue my mental breakdown.
Listen, what I will say is that there are loads of stories out there. I will say this: if they announce him before a Haaland transfer, then PR for it would be very bad. If they announce it after the Haaland transfer, no Chelsea fans going to care. So,
see, I think release it on the same day when United are doing Ollie's contract.
I think they do it. You know when they sign Haaland, and then at the end of the statement they go ... Oh, and by the way, we signed Adama Traore.
You know what the thing is though? I really want, because I know like Jadon Sancho's been confirmed, but Man U haven't actually announced it yet. Like,
they have. It's on their Twitter.
No, but they haven't done like the big statement yet through their website and their like Instagram.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah, they have.
Have they?
Charles, have you been living under a rock for the past few days?
No, I do apologise. I just don't give a fuck about Man U, and I don't have them on my Twitter feeds. That's my bad. I only focus on champions of Europe shits. I only focus on people with silverware this season, and Man U didn't do that.
Hey, Argyle are clear. Right. But we're digressing massively. Klopp says Mbappe likes Mbappe, so that means we're getting him. No. Because Mbappe is priced out of your wage budget and transfer budget. And almost every other budget the Liverpool Football Clubs has, including the T budget. Why did Mbappe go from Neymar to Firmino? This is true. The same reason he would go from Draxler to Salah, mate. Yeah, but Salah's just getting old. And he's a bit overrated. I don't see... Where's his Euros? Exactly, that's what I thought. But what we're going to do is we're going to review all the quarterfinals. Obviously, some teams got knocked out, like Switzerland, unlucky Velschwan. And some teams managed to get through to the semi-finals. Welcome, England. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through them, and then we're going to briefly preview a couple of semi-finals. There can only be 2 semi-finals because there's only 4 teams left in the tournament. Wow. You see how good I am at maths, guys? Brilliant. Yeah, see how quick I am on this? Yeah. So basically, we'll start with Spain. We'll go in order. Spain got took all the way to frickin' penalties by Switzerland. I mean, it's a bit of a madness. Charles, Spain, Switzerland. What the hell is wrong with Spain at the moment? I thought Luis Enrique was meant to be a good manager, but it turns out he's just a fraud.
I mean, you're acting like this is in shock. Spain have been shite for a couple of years now.
I like to try and be impartial, me.
Well, I unfortunately am just honest AF, so I'm going to tell you the truth. I don't know why we're all shocked. Look at the World Cup. Diabolical. I don't know why we're all shocked. Like, oh my God, Spain are so bad. Oh my God, Switzerland took them to penalties. Yeah, and? Like, I'm sorry. Like, it was such a poor performance from them. They had opportunities as well, and none of them took it. So on both sides, it could have been won before the end of extra time, and it just wasn't. And then, yeah, penalties was an absolute shit show as well. Like, I was like,
It
how many
was.
misses in a penalty shootout? How many misses in a penalty shootout? So many, I lost count. Yeah,
It certainly
that's
wasn't.
what I
It
felt
certainly
like.
wasn't. It certainly wasn't like the penalties between Switzerland and France, was it?
Yeah,
Where
literally. There was
some forward called Kylian Mbappe misses a penalty. Like, who the fuck does that? But yeah, obviously Mbappe is no longer generational.
but it's just,
He
it
can
was
go
such
get.
a poor performance.
I just want to quickly say one thing on Mbappe. If he wants to go get Mason Greenwood a drink, that's all good because that's about his level. T-boy. Andrew is there like, I cannot believe he just said
RJ says Spain are in trap. Rhys says
That's
RJ.
not
Spain
RJ,
are
that's
in.
Rhys.
No, Rhys says Spain are in
Wow.
transition. Leave me alone. They've done well to get this far. To be honest.
So one's Irish and the other one has ginger hair and the other one has a great big fat ass beard, and you still manage to get them confused. Jesus. I don't know what's happened. Gareth says, if you're wondering where Chris is, he is talking to a very attractive girl he's been talking to for ages. Get on, Chris. It's coming home, absolutely. Big up to RC Bayern High Squad, big up. Coming home for sure. To be honest, even Wan-Bissaka is better going forward than Traore, says Velve. Jason says Sancho might fail his United medical, so not 100% done deal. Trust me, I think he's passing Z medical.
Was that Charlotte being right? Was that Charlotte being right?
No, Charles, he's passing his freaking medical.
I don't
like,
fuck with me.
I think you don't even have, even if he has like a knock or an injury, you can still get that. Which one are you? Boy, are you the Irish one with the beard or the ginger guy? Come on.
Jesus Christ,
Yeah, Rhys is ginger.
this up so bad.
Yeah. Andrew probably hasn't.
I thought Rhys was strawberry.
Rhys.
I thought
think
Rhys
he was
was
ginger.
strawberry blonde.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off with this strawberry blonde boy looks. You're either ginger or you're not. Kenny, Switzerland is going to do his medical after Euros. He hasn't done his medical. Well, I know that. But, you know, like, even if he gets a knock, they'll still be able to pass it through. Because guess what? He's got no underlying health conditions with his legs or his upper body, as far as I'm aware. AWB better than Traore. No wonder Trippier is getting targeted, right? Well, look, having a backup right back, the ability of Kieran Trippier is never a bad thing. Why do you think Manchester City just won the Premier League last year? Guess what? I'll give you a hint. It's because they could have like Foden or Sterling, not both. Like, you know, it's why they had like Mahrez and Ferran Torres. They just didn't have backup up front. I'm blonde, what the fuck? But you're not blonde. Rhys isn't ginger. I'm unsubbing. I'll give over. Fab said medical personal. Yeah, it's not going to be a problem. Not going to be a problem. But we digress again. Kenny, Switzerland, Spain. What were your thoughts on that game?
All I can say is congratulations to
Yes.
Michael Oliver, the clear man of the match for Spain in the game, man. I mean, what I want to talk about is the fact that Switzerland would have probably won the game if they hadn't got that red card, which is not a red card. And Spain somehow managed to fraud their way to a bloody win. I don't know how. Because at the end of the thing, Spain were they were relentless. They did try to get some goals, but if Switzerland had 11 men, then it would be a completely different story. Now, penalties, I thought that Switzerland were going to batter them on penalties. Switzerland, just because I got the impression from the France game that Switzerland were a decent side of penalties. I didn't know they'd score their first, then miss their next four. But how can you be that bad in a penalty shootout after being that good in the previous one? I don't get it. And to be honest, Spain were clear favourites, but I didn't think that Spain would win, to be honest. Spain I think Italy are better than that. I don't rate Spain at all. I want them in the final in general, you know, which is why I want them in the final. Because they're not good at all. They somehow scammed their way to a semi-final. They do not deserve to be in a semi-final of the Euros. They nearly bottled against Croatia. They would have gone 4-3 down if it weren't for a world-class save from Unai Simon. Quarterfinals, of course, in Switzerland, which
you do realise we're just talking about the quarterfinal, right? You don't need to give me a breakdown on that whole tournament, right?
Yeah. All I'm saying, I was just saying that Spain, they're very, very lucky to be there. They shouldn't be there. They shouldn't have won because Michael Oliver, that red card decision was awful. I don't think Spain deserved to win even after their domination in extra time. But yeah, they won on penalties. It was one of the worst penalty shootouts I've seen of all time. But I guess that's what happens when you're a fraud.
Wow. Chris is going to be angry with me for saying that. Let's just hope he doesn't see it, shall we? Hashtag it's coming home. It is. We're getting James Tavernier Trippier overpriced. This is true. Spain are so dog shit. They are. Remember, William was about to go to do the medical with Spurs and had a call. Yeah, but no one else is in for Sancho. And I'm guessing you're not a United fan. I'm guessing you're just right. Okay.
Also,
so you wouldn't want Spain, so it's an easy final. Right. All the United fans getting hyped over one skill that Sancho done last night, saying he's the best winger in the world. He is a very, very, very good winger. Not just from what he did last night, from what he did in Dortmund for the past 2-3 years now. He is. Only salty rival fans would deny that Sancho is an amazing right winger. He may not be world class yet, but he absolutely has that potential. But Andrew, you'll bring us back on topic. Spain, Switzerland. What did you make of that game?
Here's what I made of that game now. I fell asleep for that game and woke up just in time for the kickoff of Italy-Belgium. Yeah, no. I did actually fall asleep. I think, yeah, I've told you so many watch-alongs now. Switzerland and Austria are the most boring teams in this competition.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
And I know they played well against France. Some people say that's fine. And that was a good game, and I stayed awake for that one. Spain didn't help either. Spain are very much in the international frame of transition. Their golden generation is gone, and it doesn't look like there's much underneath it at the moment. And Morata, he scored a great goal against Croatia. But then he got taken off. I think he got taken off after 53 minutes without any injury. So and you're trying to win the quarterfinal. So I don't know what that says about him. Yeah. Spain. Every England fan should want Spain. If England can get past Denmark, they will want Spain in the final. But Spain are not that good. They're not that good at all. And Italy just anyway. Spain are not that good at the moment. They've gone back before their run from 2008 onwards. So and Switzerland was Switzerland. I don't know what more you can expect from them. They're just very average, aren't they? So
no, I hear that. Jason says, has he done it in the Prem? No, but neither's Robert Lewandowski. But still, people still call him world class. But at least I fucking hope they do. Lionel Messi's never done it in the Premier League, but I presume he's still world class.
I just want United fans. I just want United fans to have the same energy or the same grading as what they did for Kai Havertz this year. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and look, for me also, the way I also see it is no one. Well, I'm trying to think. Maybe Drogba. Everyone knew Drogba was top quality. He had never done it in the Premier League, so Yeah,
I don't believe this Premier League proven rubbish. It's all rubbish.
Yeah. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Wolf says, hey lads, big up to Wolf. My lawyer Wolf. Yes, Daniel. Sancho missed a sitter. Well, I'd hardly call that a sitter. He's had to do a sort of 180 turn to try and aim it. Yeah, he hits it straight at the keeper, but I'd hardly call that a sitter. I mean, what Timo Werner has as sitters, that wasn't a sitter. Yes, Timo does obviously hit them wide, but what Thomas Muller had was a sitter, and he hit it wide. I like Sancho, but people can't say he's world class yet. Hasn't. Well, yeah, but that's the same as any young player, Daniel. Hello, Captain Obvious. Dortmund looking for a replacement for Haaland. Do you have inside knowledge of Dortmund? If you do, let me know. The Dortmund director said Haaland will not leave this. Well, you never know. Things change. They wanted Malin for a while because they don't have a backup striker. Yeah, if Haaland gets injured, they're fucked. But Lewis, Spain, Switzerland. Briefly, what did you think of that?
It wasn't good at all. If I would have gone to that game thinking Spain would have dominated, they didn't. Switzerland didn't really turn up either. And then the penalty shootout, there's not really much you can say about that. A lot of them shambles.
Yeah.
Well, what else can people say about that game apart from it was awful?
Yeah, I hear that. I do. Max, what about you? What did you make of Switzerland's Spain?
It wasn't the best game, obviously. Spain had 28 shots and they hardly took any of them. They didn't take any of them apart from...
Indeed.
Well, actually, they didn't take any of them because it was an own goal. And following on from what Kenny said, Switzerland would have won that 1-0 if they didn't get that goal. But, yeah, 28 shots and you don't even take 2 at least. That is quite horrific. Switzerland only had 8. They did take one of theirs, so fair enough. They only had 2 shots on target. Spain dominated the possession. They really did try and pass it about. It was just too slow-paced. They obviously were saved by the 8-minute own goal and the 77th minute red card, but it was really, really pathetic from Spain, in my opinion. Pretty much all of Spain's players on the ratings got a 5. The only player that got a better result was Jordi Alba, and he did obviously deserve that. He did score, technically. But Spain, what we learned from that game, Spain can't take the chances. They need to stop passing it around at the back more. They need to stop passing it around at the back and get forward more. They need to get more attacking scenarios in training to actually learn how to fucking finish the ball. Morata can't finish anymore, which has been a statement for about 10 years. Switzerland just ran them over, really, in the amount of chances they missed. They only had 2 on target, but that was fine. They had 9 corners. Spain had 13. That is absolutely outrageous, the way Spain had 28 shots and 13 corners, and they didn't even get a header. They didn't even get, It was just the most boring quarterfinal I've ever watched.
It was shocking. Daniel says 140 or 65 into it. Daniel, unless you've seen the contract or the transfer, don't chat shit, maybe. FYI, his contract runs out in 2023, so it can't be 65 million. Be a free agent. Havertz and Werner have more goals combined than Sancho this Euros. Well, Werner hasn't even got a goal, so that's pointless. And Kai Havertz was playing false 9 for Germany, and Sancho has played 1 game. Nice try, though. I like the try. Like Havertz, but don't compare him to Sancho, blah, blah, blah. Dortmund director of football says, no, not the less. Right, I think he couldn't give less of a shit now. We don't talk. I don't care about transfers. And no, you cannot compare Havertz and Sancho. Havertz plays as a 10. Sancho plays on the wing. Right, do you know what? Fuck it. I am comparing Cristiano Ronaldo to Buffon. Right, someone go get me clean sheet stats.
Let me say something.
Don't
Let me say
do-
something. I wasn't
It's
comparing.
dumb.
I wasn't comparing Havertz to Sancho. What I was comparing.
No, I know you
is-
weren't.
I know. I just don't want it confused in the chat. That's all.
Yeah.
Don't compare them. They're not the same. What I'm saying is, you know, don't be surprised, United fans, and don't get angry because you dished it out. If Sancho doesn't do well, he's going to be called a flop.
I think Sancho will do absolutely
I think
golden.
I think he'll do great as well.
Yeah.
He's replacing the midfield team with McFred.
But now let's go get the stats for Ronaldo and Buffon, shall we? Shoot. Daniel, you either apologise for that, or I'm getting stats for Cristiano Ronaldo and Buffon.
Just to
We'll
clarify,
compare clean
guys,
sheets.
this is not a transfer show. This is actually a Euro show. Basically, a Euro show is where
I
we
know,
discuss
believe it or
what
not.
happened in the Euros, not all your opinions on transfers that no one gives a fuck about right now.
Yeah. Yes,
Sorry,
well, let me sort this out. Let me sort the chat out, and then I'll send you a link. Sancho flop anyway. Did Sancho shag Jason's wife? Damn, he really hates him. Daniel Sancho, right. Moving on. Belgium, they played Italy. Belgium, Italy. Now, that was a good game. That had a lot of entertainment. Italy, by the end of it, turned into flopping salmons. Spent more time on the floor than they did on their feet. But, Charles, what did you make of that match?
I mean, was that the match where the world-class performer went down in the goal pitch and then got up a minute later when they got a goal?
It was indeed. You are correct.
Oh, that one.
was
I'm not gonna lie. That performance has not won an Oscar yet. Blows my mind. Blows my mind. That was Oscar-worthy performance. Goes down, holding his leg. I'm like, you're thinking probably needs like the ambulance. They're like, come on, medics. They get a goal. He's like, he looks around at the camera and then gets up like nothing's wrong. Like, dickhead. Let me talk about the Italy-Belgium game was a real sharp shock from the Spain and Switzerland game that we witnessed. It went from Andrew taking a nap to Andrew not having a nap. This is how we describe these games now, whether they're Andrew nappable. But no, it was actually like, obviously there was a goal that was obviously ruled offside in the first like 5 minutes. And then all of a sudden, like, there was a goal. I mean, to be fair, there was obviously a little bit of controversy with Lukaku's goal. It was ruled off. It was a good game overall. I was happy. Unfortunately, Italy were lucky enough to class that second goal, and that was it. Belgium were unlucky because, to be fair, for me, Belgium played really well. They were better than Italy in their final bits because Italy decided that they were just going to fall on the floor. I genuinely thought they were playing Sleeping Lions. I really did. I thought there was obviously a code word that Mancini had given them and that they had to drop to the floor and pretend they were Sleeping Lions. I thought that was a great game. Overall it was better. It was the second best. No, I take that back. The third best quarterfinal.
No, I hear that. I do hear that. Kenny, what about you? And yes, Valve, you have missed the Swiss review. We did that one first. Okay. I'll just whack out. Okay, we're comparing Steven Gerrard to Ronaldo now because they played very similar, didn't they? Don't come at me with that rubbish. But Kenny, what did you make of the England versus not England, Belgium-Italy game?
To be honest, Italy. Man. I mean, some of my favourite actors are on their pitch there. Ciro Immobile, famous actor in matches such as Belgium versus Italy, Juventus versus Lazio, Napoli versus Lazio. What an actor, man! I think he can get an Oscar in a few years. Literally, nearly every Italy player, no, not just him, just went diving all around the pitch. I wanted Belgium to win, not because I liked Belgium, but because I think it'll be easier. Because I think Belgium will be much easier than Italy. And then Italy now, it's going to be hard, isn't it? But as for the game, it was quite an entertaining game, to be fair. It was Belgium, I would say, played better, but there's not really much standout performance. I know Lukaku was awful. All fantasy owners with Lukaku in their team. In the mud, lads. Come on, I needed that. I needed that for my fantasy. But yeah, and Italy now. I'm favourites with England now, and I'm very, very worried with my deals. But of course, I have to be confident about that. Yeah, Italy. I won't say they deserve the win. It's Belgium. They should have scored multiple times. Lukaku missed a few sitters. But Italy went through in the end. You have to suck it up. And yeah, I think this summer they could be strong contenders for the Oscars. It was a very, very good performance for them for the Oscars award. To be fair, so could they win it? That's up to the person that's talking about it next.
I hear that. Andrew, what did you make of Belgium versus Italy?
I thought Italy played very well, but Belgium had their moments. Thought Jorginho pocketed De Bruyne again. Yeah, very good. I thought Italy now there's no complete 180 from the performance against Austria for the first 90 minutes. And I don't know what excuse is left for people who don't rate this Italy team now, because everyone was saying wait till they play someone. They played Belgium, who was one of some people's favourites of the tournament. But now it's, oh no, well, De Bruyne wasn't fit enough, Hazard wasn't there, Lukaku didn't play well, Martinez tax. I thought Italy are the most complete team in this competition. And I thought they played very well. Shame about Spinazzola's horrible Achilles injury, because I thought he played very well in that tournament. Yeah, I think Italy will suffocate Spain on Tuesday, I believe. And whoever they face in the final, Denmark or England, they're going to have a tough. Whoever they face, Denmark or England, they're going to have they'll be favourites, and I will love it in my horrible, twisted mind if Italy play England in the final. Italy win 1-0 and it's Jorginho hitting a penalty.
Yeah, he'll not be welcome back in the Premier League, and then all English players will have to target him.
I will love it. Or it's a 50-yard bagger.
It's okay. We all know that Slabhead is going to score from another corner in the final, and Jorginho is going to be sent down the tunnel crying, because Mancini does not like Wembley. Really does not like Wembley, and Jorginho is a fraud. Hey. That is no way to talk about Raheem Sterling like that. If there's any comments, Wolf isn't allowed to swear. Apparently, I can swear. I bet you. I'm sorry about comparing Havertz. So you should be, and so you should be. We've got Snowflakes in YouTube HQ. Why do you want to swear? I don't know if Daniel, I type swear words and click enter, it won't appear in the live chat. Like, what the fuck? Imagine Spain reach final and right.
I can actually do that, Wolf, if you want.
Oh, you just have to put letters in there. But Lewis,
space it out.
Oh, space it out. Yeah, but Lewis, what did you make of Belgium versus Italy?
I enjoyed it. It was very, I think for me personally, it was the best out of the four games. But Belgium were very unlucky. I think they had chances couldn't score.
Mhm.
As much like I mean, I enjoyed the game until the last 10 minutes when Italy thought they were flopping fishes and they wanted to go and just lay it on the floor. I know it's time wasting, but no, I don't like it when people just lay on the floor, just milking injuries and all that. Andrew's celebrating, I don't know why. But no, it's that just ruined the game for me. I'd much as a good game that them last 10 minutes of dying fish didn't suit well. I think that ruined the game for me personally.
Beautiful man, Walter.
I hear that.
Beautiful man.
Max, what about you?
I thought it wasn't too bad. Obviously, it was better than the Spain game. We can all agree with that. It wasn't a goal feast like ours, and kind of Denmark, depends if you see it that way. It was a good battle. Obviously, Italy went ahead. Immobile, you're a fucking disgrace to football. I hope you get relegated.
Wow.
Barella did score and then he got straight back up, which was kind of fucking baby-like, but that's fine. Then Insigne scored. Big up to Insigne, by the way. That was a fucking cracker. And it was one of the best of them. I wouldn't say it was better than ours, as Lewis said, but, you know, his opinion. It was a result in which Italy can increase their chances of winning the final. The only team, in my opinion, they're going to lose to is obviously us. They had 14 shots. They took 2 of them very finely, actually. Belgium had 10. Belgium's problem is they didn't get forward enough in that game. They were like Ukraine, which I'll get onto when we discuss ours probably last. But Salah just stopped. But we all see how Belgium reacted to Italy going 2-0 up. They just didn't have it in them. It was obviously them that got the penalty, but if they didn't have that penalty, they would have been screwed because De Bruyne had chances that he didn't get forward for. He couldn't pass it properly to Lukaku because none of the Belgian players were making space. When they did get the ball, they just went away. They just didn't perform at the right time. They got in the box, fair enough. They just can't. They don't have the skill in this tournament, which really sucks for them. They did so well in the World Cup, and now they've fucked it in the Euros, where pretty much no one is going to stop them. But Italy, fair play to you. You've done very well. Yes, you were fucking fishes, and you were like fucking silly salmon, but it was an all right game. It was. But Belgium all Belgium need to do is do what Morata needs to do. Step up their game, work on how they can actually hit the target, and actually not score from just a penalty. So it was a decent game overall, but they just need to work on different aspects in attack.
Velv, what did you make of it?
I thought it was a decent game. Italy deserved the win. I thought they were a well-structured team, well-balanced in the defense, midfield, and the attack.
Yeah.
And I think with this Italy team, they actually play like some sort of a club team in a sense because all the players are like understand each other really well. They know how to have the right chemistry with each other. Like you see, all the majority of them play the Serie A, got little hints of Premier League, and they're one of the team. And they're a well-structured team.
I'd agree with that. Rhys, what about you? What did you make of Italy, Belgium?
Yeah, I thought it was a high-quality game, to be honest. Italy just showing why they are so strong. You know, I've said from the very start of the tournament that I don't see Belgium getting past the quarters because, you know, their defence isn't up to scratch. And if Lukaku, Hazard and De Bruyne aren't performing, they've got nothing. You know, they're the only real 3 players that can produce a bit of magic. Yeah, I mean, De Bruyne apparently wasn't fully fit. He's been playing with ligament damage, I think. I think he said for a little while, so maybe that's why he wasn't 100%. But the end of the day, they weren't good enough, and obviously Barella with a great opening goal, and then the Insigne goal was just an absolute piece of magic. That's the sort of thing that you see from Lionel Messi. So yeah, I mean, brilliant from them, and they fully deserve it. They've wiped the floor with basically everyone other than Austria, ironically. So yeah, fully deserved win.
Yeah, no, I hear that. Wolf says Morata is decent in missing, lol, and Mustafa says Morata as an analogy on scoring goals. He does. I feel sorry for Morata being that awful. They did give their kits away. Yes, Velvetron.
I want to say one point on Belgium. Yeah, I feel
I just asked you about that game.
No, because I was talking about Italy. I
then.
haven't talked about Belgium yet. They need to sack their manager. Like, this team is aging too much. Like, you've got so many good players in that team. De Bruyne, Hazard, Lukaku. They're almost 30 years old, all of them. There's no one there for the next gen.
There's not really much Martinez can do about that, though. He's not a great manager, but the team is on its last legs. If they were going to win anything, it would have been 2018.
Yeah, no,
you can't blame the manager for the players' mistakes.
That is true.
Because that's the issue. They've never had good fullbacks, which is why they have to play this 3 at the back formation for so long.
Yeah,
they don't really have the.
It's never been that great. But right. When I talk, you shush. Basically, I'm moving on now because if not, we're going to be here until Timbuktu. And probably Joe Biden dies before we finish this stream in about 20 years' time. I want to talk Denmark Czech Republic, though. That one was almost a full-blown conclusion, really. I thought Czech Republic couldn't get Schick involved, and when you can't get your star striker involved, you're going to struggle. Any thoughts on that game, Charles?
I mean, that was my second best game. Obviously, England being the first. Denmark really came out the bag there. They really did. I was like, I expected Denmark to be good. I just didn't expect a goal that quickly. Bruno, can you stop, hon? It's a fucking dog on TV, you twat. But it was Denmark, but they've got so much momentum on their side after the sadness of Eriksen. Like, they're doing this for him, and you have to respect them, because when they were in the group stage, you were like, Denmark are going out. Like, you didn't think they were going through. Now they are, and look at them. Like, they're succeeding. Like, they're turning up now. Czech turned up too little, too late. They really did. Any chance they had just went out the window. I mean, Denmark did what they needed to do, like they have been doing the whole tournament. They got through doing what they do, and they got the job done, and that was all they needed to do, and they did it.
Yeah, no, I hear that. Kenny, anything to add on Denmark Czech Republic? Big up to Jay as well. Although Box said Denmark looked leggy, they did towards the end. That is true. So maybe England couldn't take advantage of that. But Kenny, anything to add on Denmark Czech Republic?
Not really much. Of course,
FYI, Jay, I would stop using caps, because if you do, YouTube is so gonna ban you for about a few minutes. YouTube has an issue. But yeah, anything to add, Kenny?
Not much. But Czech were decent in the second half. Denmark got tired over time. The goals were nice. Denmark were decent in the first half. Denmark were very, very good in the first half. Czech were better in the second half. I wouldn't say I wouldn't say Denmark are favourites, but I'd say I am worried about them. But I wouldn't say. I'd say we still should beat them, and that's really all I have to say on it. Really,
that's
fair.
That
it was a really decent game.
Yeah, that's fair. Lewis, anything to add?
I didn't watch the game.
Cool. Max, anything to add?
Oh, I was muted. Sorry. But yeah, I do have something to add. Czech Republic, obviously, Charles said too little, too late. That's Czech's problem at the minute. They have surprised us quite a little bit because I didn't expect them to go through either. Denmark, brilliant. Fair play to you. I did expect them to get out of the group. I didn't expect them to get this far. So, well done to you. Braithwaite hasn't shown his class in this in the tournament so far. They've done brilliantly this year. Denmark, they've really improved in what they've done throughout the past however many years. They hammered Wales, which was very funny. And it was the 5th minute. That was quite surprising. I came on that stream. It was like 5 minutes. It said 1-0. I was like, wait a minute, hold on, because Denmark is so quick off the mark. It's like they say, straight from the off. Don't just hold back for the first 10 minutes. Go in from the off, get an early goal if you can, and then sit around for a little bit and then go again and let the opposition attack. Czech Republic didn't do much of that, so then that allowed Dolberg later on to put 2 past them. They had 11 shots, they took them well. Czech did way more, but they just couldn't take them. They're like Belgium, they're like Spain. They attack well, but they can't take their chances. Schick didn't get involved as much as you said. He needs to get involved more. He did score, but that's Czech's problem. They need to get more players involved. Yes, obviously Schick's their star player, but they need to get Schick more involved in that one. They need to get every player attacking.
No, I do hear that. I do hear that. Velvetron, anything to add? You're muted. Nope. Rhys, anything to add on that game, or has all been sort of said?
I think Denmark was just a better team at the end of the day. You know, the Czechs probably got further than they expected. Quite a large part down to Schick's goals. You know, I don't think they probably expected to get through the group, or maybe thought they could, you know, and then go out and around the team. But yeah, Denmark obviously really built off the whole Ericsson situation. Hoping he's well and all that, or that he was like outside and stuff like that as well, doing well. So that's obviously good to see. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I think on our video that we did earlier, you know, Mailer has been incredible. You know, the use of the wing backs to just stretch teams, and obviously they're not the most prolific side, which is why I think we can get at them. But yeah, I mean, just a better team at the end of the day.
Yeah, I hear that. And last but not least, we got to talk about England before we do our quarter-final team of the tournament. But let's talk England.
Let's go.
That was definitely worth it.
Yes. Fucking England. We beat Ukraine 4-0. Never have I seen England perform like that in a major tournament ever. Charles, what did you make of the England game? Obviously, you were fairly drunk for most of it, but what did you make of it?
To be fair, that's a great way to be honest. I mean, we're unbeaten in the Euros. I'm pretty sure we're one of the only teams that actually are unbeaten in the Euros right now.
Italy unbeaten.
Pardon?
Italy, Spain.
Italy unbeaten, but we haven't conceded a goal. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah, Velvetron, pipe down. We haven't conceded a goal yet. Thank you very much. And let me finish my conversation. Don't interrupt. Thank you. But what I was saying, you know, before Velvetron tries to outsmart me, you know, is that basically England did a great job. Like Harry Kane, 4 and 56. He got a 4-minute goal, a 56-minute goal. And Harry Maguire getting that 46-minute goal as well. I was like, hi. And then obviously Jordan Henderson with that 76-minute goal. I was like, yeah, you know, this is how we come through. Like, This is obviously one of the largest goal difference that we've had in a quarter final in a long ass time. Actually, it might have been altogether, but
Yeah.
it's looking positive. Definitely think that we should be making a final. I
Yeah.
don't think that's a conversation we shouldn't be having right now because I think we're capable of it. So yeah, I think we really need to come to the concept that we could be winning the Euros. I think that even if I think Denmark's going to be maybe a little bit more of an issue, but they get laggy at the end, so not really. I think we just have to hold our distance towards the first kind of. It's the first kind of
Bruno left.
45. Hold on here. Look, there we go.
What?
There we go.
Yes, Bruno.
Say hi.
I had an, we had an idea. Instead of a fan cam, we're gonna get a Bruno cam. Basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna strap a GoPro to him, and we're just gonna live the life of Bruno. So basically, one of the panelists will basically be Bruno walking around the house with a GoPro. Seems like a good idea.
I feel like I think that England just have to hold off with Denmark, and I think we're more than capable of getting to a final. I mean, even if we have to play Italy haven't been in a final since 2012. They're going to bottle it as per usual. There's a reason they haven't been in a final since 2012 because they bottle it. I don't know why everyone's overhyping Italy. I really fucking don't. But it's coming home. Great performance from the lads. Have you noticed? Gareth Southgate doesn't wear a waistcoat, and all of a sudden this happens. I'm just saying.
He hasn't
The waistcoat hasn't been worn, and this is what's happened.
To be fair, he's in some way taking the focus off him a little bit. So
well, you're taking the focus off because he's not wearing the waistcoat.
Exactly.
He did wear some ungodly coat against Scotland. The fashion police did not approve of.
He was wearing. Just to clarify, against Scotland, he was wearing a waistcoat.
No, it wasn't a waistcoat. It was like
underneath he was wearing a waistcoat.
But it also looked like the jacket he had on is something that you'd expect a stripper to wear who's about to undress. But Kenny, what did you make of the England game?
It's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming. Football's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming home. It's
Kenny, should stop waking up the kid. Leave him alone.
Everyone seems to know the score.
Right, you're not singing. You're not singing the whole.
We'd like to finish the stream by 10 o'clock.
So, Andrew, what did you make?
No.
Then Kenny, hurry up then.
Kenny, Love Island's about to start. Don't piss me off.
Wait, actually.
I thought the game was. I thought it was a great game. I thought England, especially the second half, we were clinical for once, which that's a good sign. We've not been out all tournament, and we've massively improved in the knockout stage. I can't name you one good performance during the World Cup in 2018, so that's massively improved. And it's Panama, and we weren't that good. It was just Panama are awful, but it was a great performance. I was particularly impressed with Luke Shaw, player of the tournament, lads. Come on, Ballon d'Or.
He wasn't even that great yesterday. It's just an okay performance.
Lewis, what did you make of the England game before these two start arguing and I knock their heads together?
First half wasn't great. Yes, we got the early goal, which kind of gave us hope, but then we had on the back for most definitely about the next 15-20 minutes. We didn't exactly let them have the ball, but we wasn't pressing. We were staying back in our own half and letting them go forward, which was a bit of a worry. Pickford, yes, he didn't have the greatest to get. Yeah, well, he didn't have much to do, but it was. And it was a frustrating first half, apart from the goal, of course. And then the second half was fantastic. The other thing that laid down with it was quite one-sided. I think I can only remember two, three open chances for Ukraine. Apart from that, I can't really think of much. And that's the reason why it's not my best quarterfinals, because it was so one-sided. I like the entering games. I just didn't quite see that last
as an England fan, I thought it was a fantastic quarterfinal. But Max, what did you make of the England game?
I thought it was absolutely brilliant. Well done to us. We dominated from the start. 5 minutes in, it wasn't even 5. It was 3.5, I think it was. Kane in on goal, brilliant assist by Sterling. Harry Maguire, he's done what he's used what he always needs to use, his head. He's done it more. He's done it again. He's done it once. He's done it again. And then Kane scored again. Hender came on. Super sub Hender scores the third, I think it was.
Fourth.
We just dominated from the start. We knew what we needed to do. We knew what was at stake here. Obviously, we got Denmark next, which is going to be a tougher test.
Right. Stop talking about Denmark, because we will preview the semi-finals in just a second. So, about Ukraine, briefly. But Andrew, what did you make of the England game? I am trying to keep this as flowing as possible.
Good performance.
Oh God, your audio has gone again, Andrew.
Optimus Prime's here. Oh my days.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh no, now it's fine.
The same.
Now it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all good now.
Okay. It's a good performance. Good goals. Was expected. Ukraine are crap.
Back again.
No, that sums it up perfectly. But yeah, your audio went again. I don't know what's going on with it.
I don't know what's going on. I'll be back.
Andrew saw that out. Rhys, what did you make of the England game?
The first half was very obviously the early goal was the key thing, but I think then we kind of took our foot off the gas a little bit, let them have a couple of chances, sloppy on the ball, not really pressing or showing to win the ball high enough. But I think at half time Southgate evidently gave them a bollocking, and they came out in the second half really, really fine for obviously getting 3 goals from I think 3 or 4 big chances. So clinical on that front, and second half is perfect pretty much. Didn't really create much in the last 5-10 minutes, but at that point the game was already done and dusted, so no point wasting energy.
100%. Velv, and actually before I go, Rhys says, that's why I've been getting timed out. Okay, I'll avoid using caps. Good win for Denmark. They'll be tough opposition in the semi-finals, like we said. Melia been incredible. What a ball. Bruno Hive. Last time, it's so annoying when I get timed out for no reason. Yeah, it's annoying like a little bitch. It really is. England played well. Shaw was fantastic. That is true. Mount was shit. I said that on my review with Rhys. Everyone was funny. We won 4-0. Pick up the panel from Chris. Kath says, oh no. Luke Short was incredible. Sterling was great.
Yeah.
It was really nice to see Kane score. How is everyone? Hope you're all well. All doing well, mate. All doing well. And my boys. But Velshram, whilst I go toilet, what did you make of the England game?
Yeah, I thought it was a good game overall. First half a bit sloppy, especially towards the end where we were giving them chances. Yarmolenko messing up that chance. We should have left the ball for the other player. But yeah, in the second half we went ham. Kane with an absolute beauty of a goal. Maguire using his head to direct the ball on goal. For once, I thought he was immense yesterday. Captain Hendo coming on, scoring that goal. And yeah, we were in control. Had some stopping moments with Pickford where distribution wasn't that on point. But he's had a good tournament, so I wouldn't get onto him. And yeah, it's just a good game overall.
Definitely.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Who left? Oh, Rhys did. Right, so what we'll do, so I just had to nip out. So what we'll do now is pick our team of the quarterfinals. So let me just share my screen.
Just quarterfinals.
Yeah, just quarterfinals.
Okay.
There we go. Share that in. Charlie, you there? I'd take that as a no. Kenny, starting with you, goalkeeper. Who's been your goalkeeper of the quarterfinals?
Well, I have to say, if pick Unai Simon all day long. If
Unai
Pickford gets
Simon.
enough votes, I would go Pickford for the Rams, but yeah, Unai Simon. Yeah, under also deserves it.
That's fair. That's fair. That is fair. Lewis.
Let's go for a bit of. Schmeichel.
Kasper Schmeichel. Okay. Andrew.
Well, Pickford.
Pickford.
Still not considered a goal. I don't like him. But...
So that's one vote for all of them. Max.
I'm going for Schmeichel.
2 votes for Schmeichel and Velvishwan.
You know, this is, I'll say Jan Sommer literally kept them in the game, saving all goal. For me, I think he's been the goalkeeper of the tournament, in my opinion. Just been saving Switzerland all the time.
And Charles, your goalkeeper of the quarterfinals.
My what?
Goalkeeper of the quarterfinals. So who's best goalkeeper of the quarterfinals?
Pickford.
Okay, so that's 2 votes for Pickford, and fuck it, why not? It's not many times I'm going to get a Pickford to go in nets. So Pickford is our goalkeeper, obviously. Most remembered for a glorious tackle on Van Dijk. It was inch perfect.
Whoa.
It was. You certainly didn't see me complaining back. Right back. Charlie, are you there?
Vicious. Absolutely.
No, I guess Bruno has stole low again. Kenny, right back.
If Pickford is goalkeeper, then it's a certain guy that walks. Kyle Walker. Let's get him.
You're a disgrace,
Andrew?
You're a disgrace.
Sorry, I know he got injured, but it's Spinazzola. He cleared off the
Spinazzola.
line. I know Lukaku didn't connect well, but he still cleared off the line.
Yeah.
So and he's been brilliant in that defence.
Didn't Spinazzola play left back?
Oh shit! No, yeah, you're right. Sorry, I do apologise. Right back. Oh shit. Right back. Right back.
Walker.
No, not Walker. I don't. No, I don't.
You've let England down.
I don't know because Walker played shit on Saturday. So
Okay, so that's 2.
Non-applicable. How about that?
What about that? Denmark. Is it Melier? Is he a left back?
He's left back. Yeah, he's a right-footed left back. I think.
Yeah, he's a left. No, just count it for Walker. Get England.
Well, no, I'll just say that's not a vote. Lewis, what about?
Wait, I'm just checking. Didn't Larson get an assist? I'll double check that for you. If he
double
did,
check. If he did, can you put him down as mine then? If he did get an assist,
right.
Put Larson down. There you go. Larson. Put Larson.
Larson.
Yeah.
Okay. Lewis.
That's pretty good.
Okay. Max.
I'm saying Larson as well.
There you go.
Okay. Velvishwan.
Yeah, I'll go with Larson.
And I'm going for Carl Walker, so that is Larson to go in. What's his
Nacho.
name?
Is LARSEN.
No, wait, Shaw
Yeah,
hasn't
he
had a
did
vote
get
though.
the assist. Yeah, Larson did get the assist.
Charlotte. Who is your right back?
Walker.
I would have gone for Larson.
Which Larson is it?
It's
Which one is he?
Striker
Which one
Larson.
is he?
Kenny.
Striker Larson.
Yeah.
Jens
him.
Steiger Larson. Okay.
Yeah, him.
Right. There you go.
The fact that you
Right,
even want to put Carl Walker is fucking embarrassing. You're an embarrassment, Kenny.
Shall I just do this and we'll just be done with it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Luke
Oh,
Shaw left back.
yeah.
That's fine.
He was insane. Centre backs. Now I'll start us off. I'm going to go for the guys who didn't concede. I'm going Stones and Maguire. You can make a debate for Stones. I don't think you can make that debate with Maguire. Charles, centre backs. Oh, she's.
Sorry. No, I'm back. Sorry. I'm just watching Love Island, so again, not really that.
Good God.
Shit the bed.
No, thank you.
Someone just shit the bed on Love Island. Fuck my life.
Come back
One of the contestants bring a phone on Love Island?
Come back to me, Niall. I'm thinking.
Well, do you want me to give one of your votes to Maguire?
No, I fucking don't. No, absolutely I don't.
What?
Slabhead
What?
got a goal.
No,
You are a disgrace.
It was class.
John Stones would go in more than Maguire would.
Oh,
wow. Kenny? Kenny?
It has to be the England duo. The only reason I chose Walker because I wanted a whole England team, to be honest. But yeah, Stones and Maguire. I don't even know how you'd say Maguire's got been better. So he was one of the best performers. I think he would automatically put him in this team. He was easily the best.
You know, winding Kenny up.
yeah,
really
that's-
easy. Winding Kenny up is really easy. You know,
That's-
I love it.
Right. Kenny, yeah, I believe you've said your piece.
Yep.
Andrew, what about you?
Maguire and Chiellini.
Maguire and Chiellini. I'm going to need help spelling his name.
C-H-I-E.
Max.
Well, it doesn't matter. Ask me if he gets in. He won't. But
I'm going with Maguire and Stones.
Maguire, Stones. Velvishwan.
Maguire and Vestergaard.
Nice.
Okay. Lewis.
Maguire and Chiellini.
Okay, so Charles.
Chiellini and Maguire.
Okay, so
I knew that saying not Maguire would set Kenny off.
So that makes it 3-3. Charles, heads or tails?
Middle.
Heads.
Middle.
Yeah, heads it is. So Chiellini gets him.
Yeah.
CHIELL.
Yeah.
There you go.
Or just try
And
typing
then
Grand Rapids,
Slabheads.
it'll come up.
Oh,
Yes.
No.
Oh,
Slabheads.
boy.
I don't know if they have Slabheads. Keep that private. Gareth, Harry Maguire, such a comedian. Which is like Harry Maguire has got to be in there. If you disagree, then you don't know ball. Start a tournament. Never thought Pickford would be in the team all week. This is very true. Now DMs.
If anyone says Sakari, I'm leaving the stream.
I'm gonna say. Come back to me actually. Charles, DMs or central midfielders.
Can we just do all the midfielders in one so I can give my three?
Well, We'll just give the 2, then we'll do the Cam after, because it'll get too confusing else for me.
Okay, I think Verratti goes in.
No, he
Verratti.
was awful. Verratti was shit.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Velshwan.
No, she is allowed to vote for who she wants. Who is your
I'm
second?
sorry. I didn't realise that I wasn't allowed to have an opinion.
No,
I
because
personally-
Verratti was like on
Leave
the
it,
floor
Vel,
for
leave it,
majority
Vel,
of the
Vel,
game.
Valve, zip it. Zip.
Mute him.
Zip.
I mean, actually, no, wait. I might change my opinion. I want Thorgan Hazard in there as well. Because Thorgan Hazard has been great.
He's a left midfielder.
He played left
played
wing
left
back anyway.
Yeah.
Pardon?
Yeah.
He played left wing back.
He played left
left
Not
back.
in the. Oh, we're talking about just this game. Oh, fuck's sake, man.
Yeah, just this match
He has
day.
played midfield as well. Oh, that's
Yeah.
annoying. Midfield. Our midfield was shite. Yeah. I suppose you could put Hendo in for the goal contribution.
Okay. Henderson with 1 vote. Daniel says Højbjerg Rice. No. Not Kante says Wolf. Love to see it. Melier at right back. Did he play right back, Lans?
Mele was a left wing back in the game.
Wing back. He's right-footed.
Disgraceful, Lansy, trying to sneak him in there. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing there, Lansy. Rice, Wolfie didn't make the quarterfinals. I think that's part of the joke, Daniel. But Kenny, your 2 DMs or central midfielders?
I don't get this about Verratti. He was good. I put Verratti and bloody you know what? Just for the shit out of here, I'm gonna put Declan Rice.
Oh my god. Andrew?
Barella and Jorginho.
Barella and Jorginho. Yeah. Who is Jorginho? I don't know who he is.
Best player at the team.
That is a lie.
That's
He is not called Raheem Sterling.
He's a stat padder.
No, he's not, Andrew. Thomas Tuchel is
Can I please change my opinion?
Thomas Tuchel is a stat padder. Man just stat pads Champions Leagues. Like
he's
got to do more than that to impress you.
Tuchel's a world class.
I'm changing mine to Jorginho. Thank you very much.
Velshwan.
Thomas Delaney and Jorginho.
Oh, Delaney's good.
Delaney.
Actually, Delaney's a really good shout. Velshwan actually
Lewis?
saying something good for once.
Lewis.
Barella and Delaney.
Barella and Delaney.
Further up the pitch because he played like
Mustafa says, "Can I troll?" Yeah, sure. Why not? Go for it. Troll like your heart's content. Why not? And Max. Oh, and FYI, don't. No, you cannot ban Mustafa. Mustafa just wants to troll, so I'm just gonna let him. I'm just allowing it. It's gonna be very relaxed. Lewis, have you given yours?
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Max?
I'm saying Delaney and Hendo.
Delaney, Hendo. And I'm going for Delaney and Hendo, which means Andrew, heads or tails?
Tails.
Andrew, don't fuck this up.
Yes!
Is it Delaney and Jorginho?
I would have walked off if you'd put heads
Yes.
on. I mean, come on.
Not Dele Alli, Jesus.
What, Dele Alli?
No, let's be honest, Jorginho's been amazing this tournament.
It is not as good as Sterling. Jorginho. Now, Cam, I'm gonna help you here. It's not Mason Mount. He went missing for the entire game. Man put invisibility cloak on his head and was like, "Look at me, I'm invisible, dickhead."
Are you sure?
So I have actually no idea at the moment. Yeah, I'm positive.
You're just you're troll hosting. That's what you're doing. You're the host. That's the troll.
Sir Andrew.
No, to be fair, he had one good corner, but that's about it. But I've criticised the white man, so that must make me racist now. Just chucking that out there. So into the cam, Charles, who is your cam? I think she's watching people shit on themselves on Love Island.
God.
Okay, Kenny, who is your cam?
Man.
Mason Mount, come on.
Oh my god.
You are a
Kenny out.
mistake.
Kick Kenny out.
FYI, North Korea has just called me, and it might have to be influenced by the end of this vote. Andrew?
Oh, right. Cam.
Please
Shit.
not, man.
Come on, vote
No.
man.
It's not me. I'm just trying to think. Who was is there a Denmark cam?
No, Denmark don't play with kind of play with
Yeah.
bigger.
No. Oh, shit.
You could say Barella. He plays more of the
No, I already
attacking
put.
role.
All right. I'll say Barella.
Barella. Velvishwan.
Yeah, Barella. Good goal for him.
Yeah. Well,
Lewis.
Morella.
Max.
I'm even though Italy are crying little bitches, I'm saying Insigne.
He played left wing.
Okay. Yeah, you can't have him. I'll give you a vote to Barella. Charles?
Barella.
oh, landslide.
And I go Barella as well.
Landslide.
Thank God. Now,
No, why? That's why I hate ITV.
Max, are you young? I saw you
Yeah.
16.
how do I spell Barella?
Yeah, so
B-A.
Barella.
Yeah.
Found him.
Spelling lesson.
Yeah.
Piss off, you wanker. Got him. Right mid, I am going to start us off and I'm going to say Sancho. Charles?
Sancho!
Andrew?
Yeah, Sancho.
Sancho! Velvishwan?
I thought Ferran Torres had a very good game for Spain.
Oh, shut
Not
up.
even angry with that vote. Lewis?
Sancho.
Max?
Let's cheer every time he gets the ball. Jadon Sancho.
Wee!
Hey.
And Kenny? I'm guessing you're going Ferran Torres.
No, I'm going for
Yep,
the
there
United
you go.
player. Jadon Sancho. Boy.
No. Kenny just DM'd me. He said put Ferran Torres in there. He said make sure you get him on leading
No, I can
string.
literally show you my DMs right now. Where's my phone? I can literally show you my DMs.
He said Sancho's his safety word.
It's Sancho.
Jadon
Get Sancho in. Yeah.
So,
Jadon.
a lot of votes for Sancho. Delaney, my DM, says Lanzi. Jorginho, who? Mustafa says Sancho. Mustafa also says Luke Dino Shorberto. I hear that. I do hear that.
That's disgraceful.
In fact, I think Luke Shaw may be better than Roberto Carlos. But left mid, I'm gonna start us off, and I'm gonna say Sterling.
Certainly are.
So, Charles? Bruno is shitting on her carpet. Andrew?
Insignia. No way.
Unbelievable.
No way Sterling gets in.
Velvishwan?
I would rather go for my boy.
Lanzi says Damsgaard. Lanzi says Damsgaard. That's not bad.
I wouldn't say he was alright in that game. He wasn't that amazing. I'll say Insigne. That goal was just beautiful.
Lewis?
Insigne.
Max?
Raheem Sterling.
Yes, Max. Kenny?
Come on.
You know what? Agendas be agendas, so it has to be Insigne. I have a list out of
You
Sterling
piece of
agenda.
He just
Shall
You are a disgrace to England. Move to Italy right now.
Okay, and I'm giving Sterling 3 more votes. Andrew, heads
No!
or
No.
Why is that
This
another
is
cheat?
bullshit. Come on.
I can't. You can't do that.
Go for tails. Go for tails.
Hey, welcome to North Korea. We don't have a democracy on this one.
Okay,
Heads or tails?
Tails.
Insigne.
Shit,
Tails.
I'm doing shocking at this.
Yes!
Democracy.
Yeah,
So
Tails never fails, Niall. You should know
Take
that.
that. You will not steal our vote.
No, Sterling.
Take
Yay.
that.
okay, and
Shall
up front, I'll start us off, and I'm gonna say Mason Greenwood just for shits and giggles. Shall?
If Mason Greenwood was in the team, I would say Mason Greenwood, but Harry Kane. Southgate made a poor choice. so I have to say Harry Kane.
He worked hard from home. He played a lot of FIFA. Andrew? Also, it fits my agendas, and it would actually probably rattle half the country. So and I like rattling people.
Is it actually an option?
It's Kane. It's Kane.
Yes, of course it's an option. I voted for it. Velvet one?
Seferovic.
You son of a bitch.
Okay. Lewis?
Do it for the Mads guys. Oh.
Who did you say?
Kane.
He said Greenwood.
Right.
No, I said Kane.
Max?
Max, do it for the
Even
Mads,
though I want to
please.
go with big boy Harry, I'm going to go Mason Greenwood because why not?
Oh, you all are taking the piss out of this now.
Kenny?
I would
I
just like
wonder
to
who
know-
I'm gonna go for. It's our
Just like-
star boy, Mason Greenwood.
Just like to clarify,
So,
I think you'll find
anyone
it's not
that-
your star.
Shall heads or tails? Heads or tails?
Wait, is Greenwood's name even on there?
heads.
Yeah, I gave it to him. Right. Shall, what was it?
Heads.
What did you say?
Heads.
Right.
Heads.
Yes!
Fuck.
Yeah, and it's just landed on tails.
I don't believe that, but
Yes. Oh, why is it that I always manage to sneak Mason Greenwood into anything we do? So Mason Greenwood is up front.
Yeah.
Do you know how many people? Do you know how many people are going to get triggered by me just doing this? And if anyone removes themselves anymore, I'm just not going to add you back in. Quite simply. Free me from this prison. But yeah, Greenwood goes up front because just shits and giggles, really. Gotta love it. So, manager, are we going Southgate?
Yeah.
No, the devil.
Yeah. No.
Why are we going? What if we're doing like a joke like this? Why don't we just add Didier Deschamps in this shit? Fucking hell!
Oh yeah, let's do that actually.
No, but we could put Ryan Lowe if you want.
Well, you might as fucking well, because this is a shit show that Greenwood's in there over Kane. Harry Kane got 2 goals, and what did Mason Greenwood do?
Can we put Arteta with
Shall,
it?
it's going to allow me to trigger. It's going to hold up. Right, where's my whistle?
Apart from you, Niall.
I didn't say Greenwood. I said Seferovic.
I stopped talking.
I didn't say Greenwood.
But anyway, I'm gonna get to trigger half the country with this. Allow it. So manager,
to everyone who's said Greenwood, just remember that I still have the power to kick you out this chat.
I never said Greenwood.
Yeah, you did, Velvet Swan. Pipe the fuck down.
I said Seferovic.
So did Kenny.
He said Severo.
Oh yeah, that's still as bad. That's still as bad, but you didn't back Kane. So you pipe down too. Yeah, I know.
No, Seferovic scored a brace against France. I'm going from that game.
Hey, I went Greenwood. It's funny. Wolf says Greenwood as well. But yeah, we're gonna end it there. I was going to previous semis, but we'll do that another time if I can be bothered. because that one took quite a while, and I need to quickly go shop.
I'll just do a
and I
quick
want to
score
trigger
predictions
Hat.
then.
Well, no, because I'll probably. I'm not doing anything Monday or Tuesday, so I might just do one myself. You never know.
You can get a whole video out of that.
But yeah, you can get a whole video.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking doing semi-finals, so you know.
The chat.
Might have something up my sleeve. I might have something in my sleeve. Shame on you for not picking Kane. I'm sure you'll go over it. This is a disgrace. Daniel, go have a wank and calm down. Greenwood is world class. I agree. And I get to trigger. Do you know how many Arsenal fans gonna be so mad?
Why would they be
Show me the love. Show me the love. But we are going to wrap it up there. Please leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel with notifications on if you have not done so already. Socials, check them out. Twitter, Let's Talk EPL. Instagram, Let's Talk EPL _ TikTok, Let's Talk Premier League. Shah, where can they find you?
You're muted.
Oh, did you need to know where you can find me?
That would be ideal.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Charlotte_Strong. You can find me on YouTube, Charlotte Strong TV. And you can find me on here basically all the time. Also, subscribe to the Nexus.
Yes. And what's your address? You can have all the video of men walking up to your door and just knocking on the door. Velvet Schwan will be the first there, by the way. Andrew, where can they find you?
I'm already in there now.
Okay, so please subscribe to this channel.
Jesus
Obviously,
Christ.
go to the Winter Server for the other channels on there. Thank you.
Perfect. Lewis, where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Luther160. You can find me on YouTube at Post Sports, and that's it.
I got a missus. I'm fine, thanks. So does Matt Hancock, but he couldn't keep his hands to himself. Max, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram, MaxTagHD official, on Twitter at YouTube _MaxTagHD, on TikTok, MaxTagHD, and here on YouTube, MaxTagHD, on the road to 100. And you can find me on here pretty much quite a lot for these watch-alongs for England, and I'll hopefully be on for the semi-final. Come on, boys.
Yeah. Kenny, what about... Hey, I'm not saying to cheat. Right, I'm not saying just to cheat. It's natural for you to jack off. I have moles. Well, you're a Chelsea fan, so then moles are low. I'm joking.
What's going on?
Where can they find you, Kenny?
You can find me at Sancho is here on Twitter, Kenny the United fan on Twitch, Kenny TV on YouTube, and of course, like and subscribe to this channel and subscribe to my channel.
100%. And Velvet Schwan, where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitter, Instagram at Kante. Is an average footballer. He's not going to win the Ballon d'Or in his lifetime. And then you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Vel_skills.
Perfect.
Your name
Chris says Matt Hancock would have Gemma Collins, I bet. Yeah, he would. Have you seen his face? Have you seen his face? He can't be picky. Jay says, I hope Kane scores a hat-trick against Denmark. The Wembley crowd will go mad if he does that on Wednesday. Shots fired over Niall. Yes, Matt Hancock, you are a pervert. But until next time, guys, thanks for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with something. I'm sure there'll be something. There'll probably be transfer talk tomorrow. But yeah, so until then, guys, thanks for watching, and peace out.